Going, and we're live. Here we go. Hello, everybody. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ready or not, here I come. So this is going to be a live video chat show where we do arts and crafts for adult, and we are going to uh, be a chat show too, where we interact with the chat room as we go along. And I'm just a few minutes early, and I want to turn this down. And there's Candy. Hi, Candy. Are you feeling any better, honey? You were feeling poorly yesterday or the other day. So I need to find me a picture to put on here. Let's find something. Let's find something cool to put on the front of that. Let's look into this book. Let's find something artsy. This is artsy. I can put that on the front of it. Oh, look, there's some cubs, little cubbers. Let's see if there's anything that I would just love to have on the front. Choose how you travel. Choose how you art. I think that's what we should say. Choose how you art. I like that. We'll do a little collage on the front of my book. I might just go ahead and take the front picture. It's the first one I saw. They've got other travelings in here. So I'm just kind of hanging out till everybody gets in here. Not really. It will be a long haul. Oh, I'm so sorry, Candy. Do I have you on my prayer chain? I'll put you on my prayer chain. I think I do. I think I have you on it. So, cutesy pictures, traveling pictures. Well, I might as well just take the cover. I do. Okay. Thank you, sweetie. Well, it's hard. Are you completely moved in to your new place? You've been there for several months now. Are you settled in? And are you and you guys doing good? And you love it. Oh, good. Hi, Margaret. Unpacking forever. Oh, I hope not. Is it the same thing like I'm going to be cleaning forever in my art room? Is that, I think that's going to be kind of the same thing. I have done so good in here past 2-3 days that, so I'm just going to put this on here. Cover some of the cupcakes up. Don't need all them cupcakes. We like the art. And we'll glue that down there. And I think I'm going to ink the edges. So, anyway, I've been in here this afternoon, and I've been drawing. I draw the part of a zebra. You know, Sharon Lombard sent me some uh, watercolor pictures that she did, and she uh, did them for me. She likes to. She's very talented watercolorist, and so one of them was a zebra. Then she sent me an elephant, and then she sent me a peacock. So I've got them in my book here so that I can do them. I'm planning on doing them since she inspired me. Of course, I'm using my new Posca pencils, and I do like my Posca pencils. So let's put this there. I think that looks good. So, where's everybody at? I'm going to have to go share this out real quick in my group. Share, copy, and go over to Facebook and go to me and me and here and paste and post. So that's good. So now we can go back. Okay. Sounds good. Get my live chat back. All right. So I just thought I'd put a little bit of art on the front. And I'm going to put choose. I could use him. I kind of like him. I think he might be able to go down here. We're just going to make a collage. Hi, Liz. Howdy do. How are you? Good to see you. So, I've been playing with my sketchbook today. Let's see how you, and then I got to get the word art. So we're just going to glue it down. Glue that down. I'm just a few minutes early. Come on, about a quarter till. I usually do. Usually. So I can clean my get down to the bottom of my desk is usually the reason. But I'm already down there today. So we're just going to put this guy on here too. So, good. I like that. And now I've got to find the word art, and I have it. I've got a whole bunch of words I found the other day. Art, art, art. And we're going to take this art and put it right there. perfect. Just perfect. And I've been working in my book here. I think I'll put it like that. So this is it started in February, and it's already getting fluffy. But I am getting used to this size. I had the big ones for so long. I loved making the big ones. Go big, or go home. But this one fits better under my camera. So, you can see just about everything under my camera. So that's good too. So, and put this over here out of the way. And but I'll give you a little flip through and show you what I've done on this today. I did, this was a pick 10 with Dana and Becca, and we did a prompt game. That's the only prompt game in here. And he turned out so cool. I don't know how I did it, but he turned out really good. So I ended up putting the paper on the other side. And if I find a pretty cow, I can, glue a cow over here. But I haven't seen one yet that I want to put over there. And then here's our llama. And he turned out cute too. But I glued paper over there on all of these pictures. So this was getting ready for Valentine's. So that's good. And the dogs, cat and dogs and cats. It doesn't sound right if you say cats and dogs. It's always dogs and cats. I liked her. And this was a napkin that Margaret sent me, and then this was my inspiration from the napkin. Another Valentine. Another cat. And this bird. And then I did a collage out of the children's book. I don't know what I was thinking, but I just wanted to do this collage, and it didn't really turn out. I mean, it's all right. It's something I did, but I wouldn't care if I covered it up or something. It wouldn't hurt my feelings. I like these guys better. But sometimes you just got to do some creative gluing. Hi, Meatball. Come on in. How you doing? And the unicorn turned out real cute. And I found a unicorn napkin. Then we're getting into St. Patty's. I did some collaging. And I've got Happy Mail over here on this side. So, hi, Ellen. And I'm just about done with shamrocks. I'm kind of done with St. Patrick's Day. That's the last one. So now tonight we got to figure out. I started this, and here's what Sharon did, and that's what I've started. So, did you know you can ask AI to help with description wording to help a channel be shared to an audience you are geared for? Well, I do know that if you do hashtag and descriptions in the description box, and that will help you find that will help send my channel to other people who are in those channels. Like if you do animals or art, or if you it's hashtag zebra, hashtag painting, hashtag 100 days of art, hashtag 365, whatever you want, whatever you're doing in your channel that day, you can do the hashtag um, trick, and it's the description. It's in the description box, and the title does too. And I do try to do that in the title. I try to pay attention, but sometimes I have a rabbit trail. Sometimes I do a rabbit trail, and yeah, that happens. And I'm not. Oh, a new baby! An official meatball announcement. Well, congratulations. And uh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Congratulations. Yes. So anyway, yeah, I kind of knew that you can do this, do more. Um, there's all kinds of things that you can do with your YouTube channel, in the background, in this studio, the create YouTube studio. There's lots of things that you can do in there to help your channel grow. And I'm happy. I'm happy where I am, and I'm not. I'm not. I'm just in it for the. Um, I'm in it for the art. I love doing the art. I don't want to do all that other stuff. And I've got somebody that helps me with my YouTube, my Facebook group, and there's several girls in my group that help me do things off and on. And I've got several helpers, and and uh, I'm very very content where we are right now. I've thought about, oh, I'd like to get bigger and bigger and bigger, but um, if you get too big, I can't be personal with like I am with you guys. And if I go big naturally, that's fine, And yeah, requested help, and there are keywords to reach out to other countries such as Asia and Europe. Wow, that's neat. That's neat. And uh, but I like the size that I'm at, and I like the close knit that a relationship that we have. Hi, Linda. And I can I can pretty much remember everybody, being this particular size, and people come and go, all the time, and it's just like sometimes I get, like I'm right now we're into, um, we've been doing St. Patty's Day pictures, for the holiday, and then the next one will be Easter, and we'll be doing Easter bunnies, and in between I'm going to be doing these African animals in the meantime. But thank you. That's really good to know. And there are lots of things to do to build your channel. And another thing, that's why Becca and Dana and Michelle, they do the hops. Those hops reach out to more and more people by reaching out to other groups in your group, blending them together. You grow that way too. So hi Sharon, look what I'm doing. So uh, he's not going to be as cute as yours, but he's coming along. And I've got all of these pencils here that I want to use. There's 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 two shades of gray, and I must have two black pencils in this pencil set. And then I've got the white one, and I've got this ochre one, and they don't have names on them on these pencils, but I did see. Oh, this one's green. It's green. It's a dark green, and this one's the black. So I don't think I'm going to put any green on him, but it's a dark green. But anyway, I'm just doing these black pencil right now. So hi, Brenda, Belinda. How to do, Sherry? Hi, Sherry. So they sharpen very nice. Um, the only thing is uh, you can still see some of the white, the paper part. Uh, as you color, you have to burnish them if you want to cover up every little stitch of white. And I'm going to blend the gray with the black too. So that's what that's all about. So here we are, and we're going to make some more stripes. They're soft pencils, but they're not brittle. They're not too soft. So I'll get some stripies in here. And I got three of these to do for the next week or so, and then I'm going to get these other little watercolors that Sharon gave me, and I've had something similar to this. She gave me a book one time that had the pictures drawed out, and then you were to watercolor on top of it. It was real faint, and so but I've got some of these to do, and these are all water ocean that the jellyfish would be fun. I love the seahorse. I'm already dreaming about the seahorse. And then we've got looks like a sunfish. So so these will be fun to do in the whale. So these will be fun to do for this summer. And I've been wanting to do the mermaid book forever and a day. So maybe I can incorporate these into the mermaid book and do the ocean thing. So thank you, Ellen. So hi, Barry. Boy, Barry, he's been hot on the Weather Channel this week. Thank you for posting those uh, pre-stormed. I listened to one today, and it was for 4 days ago, but it came up in my feed. But it's good to hear because I'm from up there. You know, I'm from Kentucky and West Virginia, and he had the whole state uh, uh, storms announcement from the, I guess it was NOAA, the big weather channel. So it's always good to hear about stuff going on up there, and we need to keep Illinois in our prayers because they had all those tornadoes, and it flattened a lot of houses. Um, that was not that was the night before last. It flattened a lot of people. uh, we'll keep that in there. So um, if anybody wants to be put into the prayer book, I can do that. It's going to be an ongoing list. So okay, so I'm gonna continue to work on this and make it my project for tonight. I didn't really have any plans for anything. And I like it that they don't smudge. My hands all over the page, and I'm not getting that much on my hand, and it's not rubbing off. So that's good to know. So we'll get some stripes going this direction. Blend them in there. And a little abstracty there. Do some different directions. I think it looks good. Yeah. Make it like the neurographic at the end of the stripes so that they blend in with the other stripes. And you kind of do that little curvy job like you do in the neurographic art. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah. So let's see about getting some more of these bigger stripes going on here. And sometimes they're a little, wavy and different designs. And their stripes are they're just like our fingerprints. They're all different. They're different on each one. They have their own unique stripes. And we can also keep. There was a school in Myrtle Beach, marine biology school that my granddaughter is in, and they had a shooting today at the school. It was on the other side of campus from where she was, but we need to keep that Myrtle Beach College. It was a marine biology college. Keep them in our prayers. And they got the fellow that had the gun, and I don't. They shot and killed him, and then he was fighting with two other girls, and I don't know if they were all students or what the relationship of it was, but the two girls went to the hospital for treatments, but I don't know what their injuries were, so I have to go and get on the news tonight and look it up. But it was at Myrtle Beach. Okay, there's the rest of those stripes. I think that looks okay. And I will be adding more of their mane. They have a short, stubby mane on the back of their necks. Um, it doesn't lay down like horses. And it's short and stubby. So we'll get that taken care of. All right. And this is going to be all black. His nose. And I guess I need to post this picture, don't I? Need to post it so you all can paint. If anybody wants to paint along or sketch along, draw along, sing along, whatever you want to do, play along. And even the nose will be shadowed in. And I'll probably get the gray out. I've got two grays. Oh, this is going to look good on top of the black for accenting. Yeah. Like that. And then I'm going to use this on all of the black stripes. And then some. So it's a zebra. So hi, Colleen. Hi, Esther. Jassy. Howdy do, everybody. Good to see you all. Glad you're here. This gray is almost it's not white, but it's real light, and it blends like a white pencil would, and it's turning it but all the black kind of a bluish gray as I go on top of it. So I will probably go back over it again with the black on top of this and really get it blended in there. There, that looks pretty good. I'm going to continue to blend. Hi, Lynn. Lynn said the sun shines out. We have had a rainy day today. It's been overcast. So okay, I think that's good. And we'll go back to my black one and do some more on top of it. So I think it's coming. I think it's looking good. All right. I have to get some eyelashes on them. I can use my real eyelashes. Lynn, Lynn's well, Lynn, you have to start. You have to start drawing. And when I first started drawing, it wasn't anything like this. And I've been streaming for 7 years now. Woohoo! This month, it's my anniversary month. Um, and but as you practice and as you go along in your art, you get better and better uh, as you go along. But you gotta start. Yeah, you got to start somewhere, and you got to practice. And sometimes you're better at it than other times. And I have to take the good with the bad. And uh, I do okay. I'm an amateur. I think I am very much of an amateur. I consider myself a crafter. I am not a sketch artist. I've never had any lessons or anything like that, and I don't know how to do the square, and you know, and I don't know how to do all that kind of stuff. But if I have a picture, I can imitate it, and that's how I've learned, and that's the way my mother taught us how to how to do art, and that's how she did art. And she was my encourager. She said, she always said, I can draw anything out with a picture, and I've seen her do it time and time and again, and so that encouraged me to do it and try it, and voila, and it works out. It does. So, but you gotta start, and just keep a book at your wherever you sit and watch TV. You should pick up an art sketchbook and sketch. Even if you just do doodles, you practice on doing your doodles, and you do better after a few times. Just saying. So I'm gonna quit this for a minute, and I'm gonna put some of this okra in. The white on the zebra isn't exactly uh, all white. It's 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 a dirty white, and I'm not going to go over all of it, but I'm just going to go over some of it. The With the okra, and these are they're numbered, but I don't have the names for them. And so I'm just hitting and missing. So hi, Christina. It is true. I've been sketching creators from their video thumbnails for my, for my 100-day project. Okay. And but every time you do something, the next time you do it better. You do. And a lot of this could be um, out in the field, in the where they live, in the Africa. They run around, in the wheat fields and the hay fields and stuff, and it's possible that they've got, pollen on their skin, on some of their white parts, that makes them turn yellow a little bit. Dust, a lot of red clay down in there. They got a lot of red clay. So I'm just doing a little bit of hitting and missing like that. I think that's enough. I think I'll quit. And and then I'll still have my white pencil that I can go over some of this. I don't know if it's going to show up or not. We'll see if it blends a little bit. Very similar to that other light gray that I had. Yeah. Well, as my grandmother would say, well, it's different. Mm-hmm. She would. She would say it's different. Sharon said she approves. Okay. So, oh, and there's a brown in here. So let me get the lightest tan. The lightest tan. I don't know if I want that one or think this is the one I want. There's a little bit of a brown tone. So I'm really going real light with this pencil over top of the black to give it a blacky brown look. I see a little bit of brown in there. I'm just going to blend and blend and blend. Yeah. And I'm just going to add a little bit throughout. I don't know that I've ever seen a zebra up close, this close, but give them a little bit of a grungy look. So, hit and miss there. Okay. So, hi, Marty. Now, any other critiquing? Any other critiquing? Do I need to do any more critiquing? Colorful. Let's see. Uh, I can't think of anything else to do. Yeah, give him some eyelashes. Well, should I give him the real eyelashes? Should I give him some nice eyelashes? Yeah. I'm gonna. I've only got two pair. I've already used one pair, and I usually cut them in half. Uh, Actually, I think I'm gonna make this one a little bit longer. Do I want to use the whole thing? No, it's too long, but I will use most of it. Oh, yes. And then this one over here is off the page. And maybe this other half, the over here. It's a little awkward, but that's okay. It's okay. Now I'm going to get the watercolor out and I'm going to do the background. And I think uh, a green would look pretty. Some kind of a greenish background. So, hi Trey. Thank you. Thanks for coming in to see me. Was your nephew's 30th birthday. He's in Virginia and I'm in Georgia. Well, that's wonderful, Trey. I love to hear that. So let's get a paintbrush. And I think I'll do it in green. The only thing about this little lid is it's not big enough. I have to be very easy. Easy does it when I do this. But I've been pretty good so far. Hopefully I won't mess it up. And I'm going to get right into his mane. Looks good. Can y'all see me? Okay. Okay. Alrighty. That's all I need. That's enough of that. So, Marty's got waterproof watercolor. Marty is a good watercolorist too. I wish Marty would stream with me, and Sharon. I would love for Sharon to stream with me. But so anyway, let me put this away for the moment. And I think he looks pretty cool. And what about gold? What if I put a little bit of gold in him to give him a little shiny? Yes, Marty. If you've done anything, can you post it in my Facebook group? Someday, Elvis. Okay, let's see if we can get this thing working. I'm just going to do a uh, little, little streaks. Let's see if I can't tell if it's coming out or not. Woo! Boy, it stinks. It's paint. I don't know what kind of paint that is, but it's potent. It's going to be really subtle. And I don't even know if you can see it or not, but it's in there. It's in there. Whew. Man, that smells bad. Sharon doesn't know how to stream. You can stream on your phone. I think you can do it on your phone. Okay. I think I'm going to do a little bit more on his nose, like burnish some of it. Like that. And his lips could be burnished. Well, I think that's all I'm going to do to it. I think that's enough. That's all he's going to get. This is a darker gray. I didn't get to use it yet. But I don't know if you could tell or not, but it's in there. There's got to be a point where you say enough. Enough is enough. So that's enough. Okay. I think he looks good. It was easier than I thought. Ta-da! Where is my date thingy dingy? Let's see, today is the 12th. That's correct. Put the date on there. Now he's finished. So I think what I'm going to do is take that off, and I will paint this side. Paint it green too. And then I'll put her picture back down over here. Gotta have our book color coordinated. I'm rough on my brushes. I scrub with them. It's kind of rough on them, but that's just the way I use them. Got a little bit darker at the base. Okay. There's that. And there's this. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, honey. I think I need some brown in his ears. I don't think I did a good job on his ears, but we're going to say it's good. We're going to just leave it at that. And I think their ears are like more like a mule. Um, they're they're uh, they're bigger ears than like on horses. So okay, so let me find my camera. I think I brought it in here. Don't see it. I'm pretty sure I brought it in here. Oh, I gave it to Joe. He was talking to Joyce earlier, And I wonder if Brett left it in here. Well, I'll have to do it later then. Okay, thank you, Belinda. That makes me feel better. All right. So I'm going to put this over and let it dry, and we'll find something else to do. And and I have it. I just knew I was going to try to do that today, and I had no idea what else I'm going to do. But we can get the 365 books out, and I have a couple. I've got 3 or 4 of them now, so we can go to town with them. So we can do some pages out of here. I'm going to do the nature, and I'm just gonna open it up and do this page right here. 218. It says, "Oh my goodness, you guys not gonna believe it. Design your dream island. What natural resources would it have? You can draw it graphically like a map, or go for something more realistic." And of course, you know me and my palm trees. Uh, I'm always drawing palm trees. So, yeah. So, what would we want to put on our island? I'm going to use my pencils. So, shall we just make a mound, and then we'll put some some water on it, around it. That's not very good, but that's what I've started out with. There's one blue. Let's get another blue. So, CK says, put a mermaid in it. Well, you know what? Uh, um, I've been cleaning, and I found another old art book over here in my stash, and I found a couple of mermaids that I had made way back when, and I've got the pattern. This one is the pattern mermaid, and then this one is the first mermaid that I made like this with all the brads. So I've got all these movable parts. I don't know where I saw it, where I found it. Got it online. Okay, I didn't make it up. I had to see a picture, but I did the hair with the brads, and there's 2 or 3 ponytails here uh, on the brad, so the her hair moves, and you can see all the brads in the background. But I've got her hand and her elbow and her shoulder on a brad. Her neck is on a brad. Her hair ponytails on brads. And then I have her waist is on a brad. Then I have these little side fins on the side, little ham hocks on her hips. So there's 2 of those. Then would be her knees, And then I've got 3 fins at the bottom for her feet, which is 1 brad. So you can see all the different brads, and I think I said 14 brads in all on this was my pattern. And 2 side hips, yeah. So, yeah. So we could put a mermaid on the island instead of a palm tree. And what I can do is I can do all of the parts, but I won't use brads. I will glue her down on sitting on the island. How about that? Let's do it. And of course, I made the beads, the belt, and the braids, and she's got a tassel, and she's got pearls, and her hair's out of some gold paper that I had. It looked like the paper was like wood grain gold, but I did her hair out of that. I don't even have a date on there, so that's how long ago it was. It's probably been 6 years ago. So let's finish coloring our island, and we're going to do sand. Maybe I could use some of my acrylic paints and do it a little bit faster. But we're making sand right now. Now see, I think this is fun. And you can spend as much time or as little time as you want on these books in these books. And I have such an imagination. I can make it last for 2 or 3 hours. But I'm going to make a mermaid, and I'll glue her down so that but I will make it look like her. Got to find some scrapbooking paper. Oh, I know what I need. I need my fan on. I'm burning up in here. Sitting here sweating. Now where's my remote? Where is my remote? I don't see it anywhere. And if all else fails, I'll just get up and do it by hand. Because I don't see it. Nope, I don't see it. Okay, I'll just have to get up and do it manually. Okay, hang on a minute. See if I can do it by hand. I don't know if I can do it by hand. I don't know how. Well, I did it just fine. Didn't have a bit of problem. Okay, we're still working on the sand. And we're putting in some gold. sparkly. Because all sand is crushed up shells. And you're not going to see all of this because I'm going to have her sitting on it. There's another brown. I might have to do a tree anyway. A tree in the background. And I want to do some gray or off white. I've got white and I've got two shades of gray. Okay. And I'm going to see what the white does. It just mutes some of it back. Because this is acrylic paint, it does cover up a little bit. So that's enough of that. Okay. So let's go ahead and do a tree in the background, and then we'll still have her. I'm going to maybe make her just a little bit smaller, and with my pattern, and put her on here. So we've got to find some blues and something pretty for her bodice, her top. So let's look for some paper. That might be pretty for uh, her fins, just to be different, a little different. We'll put it aside. Yeah, waves. Okay. Yes, we'll put some waves on there. We'll put waves on there. Gotta have some waves. This would be pretty on her. There's some stripy. Would that be? Do we want to stay with that for her hair or try something else? Get some of this cardboard out of here. And I've got tons of paper now. Dana filled me up with paper the last time she came down. And Ooh, baby, baby, I've got plenty of paper. So I'm thinking I'm going with this purpley one for her scales. Here we go. We're gonna have a paper craft lunch. And I guess what I need to do, like I have time to do that. I need to get and maybe separate some of my paper out, like the fall, and put it in a white case by itself, all the fall paper and stuff. But right now it's all mixed up. So we're looking for something for her top. We could do something Hawaii niche. That would match that purple. Come on out of there. Nope, it's not this one. It's a different one on the bottom. I could do this and this for her top. That goes together real good. Okay. And no, I don't like that one. I've got some black paper. That's good to know. Here's my cool blue, my poolside blue that I love. I love. And I think I've bought it twice, and I could probably go back and buy it again because I'd love it. That's probably what I used for the first mermaid. So let's see if there's anything left in this side, like this. See, I could still use some of this for her fins. For the fins. This is just odds and ends in here. This is cute. It matches. I can make some fins out of those. It goes with that down here. And this is a burgundy. Let's just see if we can't use what we've got there. I don't think I'm going to be able to use this shade. I think it's not going to match. I'm going a different direction. And let's see. Shall we just make do with those and put this back up somehow? It's caught up on something. Well, it's hung up on something else. So I'm going to have to hope it stays. If it don't stay, it's going to fall on my head. So we'll close the door. Oh, phew. Have you? Hello. Uh, I've been using my Posca pencils, and I like them. I like them a lot. And let's see what I've done with my Posca pencils. I did the zebra today. This was with the Posca pencils. And I did this guy uh, last Tuesday. And I think I need to do something in the background on him, and maybe do another shade on top of this and burnish it a little bit, because you can still see some of the white in there. But he's fine. He's cute. And I did this with the pencils. So I'm enjoying them. So I made a new can to put them in. So, and I threw away all the trays. So, but this was done with my markers. Okay. So anyway, yeah, that's what we did. So tonight we're working on page 218 in the 65 Days of Art in Nature. And so I'm going to draw out some of my mermaid. We're going to do a mermaid tonight. So her head, I did her head in pink. So I've got to find maybe just pink paper. I've got plain pink paper right here. And make her pink, or do I have an off-white, uh, a tan or something? We can make her. I can make her brown skinned, kind of like I think I'm going to do. I'm going to do. I think I'll do brown. So we could do her this scholar skin. She sits in the sun a lot, you know. So, her head. So we're just going to use a pencil. And we're going to make her hair and her part of her hair. And then maybe I'll find something else to add to her hair. That's going to be her head. And like I said, we could spend as much time or little time as we want on uh, these art pages, you know. And I'm just going to make her like an angel and make her like that. So that's why she's going to be for that. And then her arms can be the same shade. And I can fold this in half and make two of her arms. And I'll trace it out just a little bit. Once I get just a little bit of a hint of what we're making, we'll and I'll make her little hands like that. That's going to be her arm. And I'll make two of those. And then her top. I thought about doing this in her top. So we're going to make it like that. Oops. Excuse me. Let's try that again. We're going to make it like this. So it's going to be like this for her top. And then we got her hips. Yeah, the fan's making me cough. And then this is going to be her scales. So we're going to bring her down here, and this is going to be a part of that. That's good. This is going to be her hips. And then her knees. I'll make this one into her knees. We're using the paper tonight. And it's just going to be another little oval. Her knees, and then her tails will be out of this other purple. Out of this purple again. And we'll just do a couple of tails. We don't have to do all three of them. So we'll just do this for her tails and see if that's enough for her. And I'm not going to do the sides. I think that'll be fine for tonight. So I got to have two of those and one of these. So that one. her fins. Then her knees. These are just parts. This is what's going on our island. And then her head is, or her dress. Okay. Like that. Okay. And we need 2 arms and her head. And I'm going to make her head, her body come down like this so that her, that'll go over top of her chest. So that'll work out. Okay. So let's just cut this out. Like that. We are going rogue tonight. Like that. And then I want 2 arms. And I didn't use this, so we can keep that for later. Oops, I forgot to fold it. Let's fold this. This is heavy cardstock. So, yes, okay, I got little scissors too. We'll get the little scissors. I do have little scissors. But I have used big scissors like that all my life. And I'm just, it's just the way, that's just part of life. We use scissors. And we had an old pair of pinking shears that we got to use on paper, but Mother had some material scissors when she sewed, and she said those are just for fabric, and she threatened us. She dared us to use those fabric scissors on paper. She said, "Don't do it. It dulls them." So there. And these are nice scissors. These are Tim Holtz scissors. They're very nice. So now we just got to piece her together on here. And I think I will put a palm tree, a little palm tree in the background. Just a little something on the background. For her to sit under. Okay, that's looking good. Looking good. Okay, and I like to put a little bit of uh, turquoise in my tree to catch the sky colors. And okay, and a little bit more. Is it going to be a coconut tree so she can have something to drink? I don't know if we'll be able to see the coconuts because she's going to be laying across that island, but we got them there just in case she peeks through. So we're going to put the head on first, and then we'll put her top of her bodice, and then her hips and her knees and her fins. And we can turn them up like that, and her arms. So I'm just going to put some glue down in this area. Well, I've lost my glue. We still have her arms. So we'll put her up here. There's her top. And there's her arms. I guess we want it underneath there. There's one arm. And there's the other arm. And then we're going to put her hips. Like that. And then her knees. We'll have them back up this way. And then her fins, which would be her feet. And we'll leave it on the page. I think that looks pretty good right there. Somehow that's not looking right. Well, we'll just put it like that. Okay, there she is. And then I have the gold pin. And we'll make some golden hair. Give her some gold highlights to her hair. And that's just the way it's going to look tonight. There's our island. Whew, that paint. That's paint. I'm telling you. Okay. So, how's that for our page? We did an island. Okay. You love it? Okay, good. Well, that's all she is. Let me just see if I can find my phone. Surely he didn't take it with him. Here it is. He was on my phone earlier and I didn't get it back. And we can get our pen. We can make her some pearls. On her hair. And her just a little bit of something there. And we could also take a pencil and just go over her smile and give her some red lips. It just makes it good. And then I can get the pink pencil and give her some rosy cheeks. Like that. A little bit of eyeshadow. I think that looks great. So let's get a picture of this. 218, and we got to go up front here and highlight the 218 off. And it was 218, wasn't it? Okay, there we go. You need a jellyfish on that. was going to do more waves for her, but the focal point is her. I'm not going to worry about the waves. There's not much water left down in there to do a jellyfish. So I think that's good. That's good enough for her. That was fun, and I can I can do a jellyfish off out of this. I've got a jellyfish. So I have time to do a watercolor jellyfish. And the thing about this little thing here is they send paints with it. You got your gouache with it. So and here's the samples of what it's supposed to look like. So purples and pinks and such. So let's see if I can't figure out the watercolors on this to do this with and use a small brush. And I mean a small brush. Let's see if this will work. I think that's the purple. So there's my collar. And watercolors go a long way. They sure do. So the purple, and then there's white. If I want to mix some purple over here and mix it with a little bit of white, and I could also use a dash of red for some pinkish color. Trying to get pink. I think it's red and white that makes pink. So you just kind of play with it until you get what you want. There's pink. and there is a hint of blue, and I think that must be blue or green. What color is this? Green. So this one must be blue. So we'll just do a few tentacles. Can y'all see what I'm doing? And you just kind of make it up as you go. I don't think there's any right or wrong on a jellyfish. And this is a Japanese natural brush. I don't know what hair it is, what kind of hair it is, but the fibers. But it's a nice brush. Okay, so I've got some blue. And that's a lot of paint. That'll paint will last me forever. I've got 4 or 5 cards to do, and I'll have paint left over. I will. I'll have paint left over. So there's that. And I'd like to get some aqua color. So let's get some of this blue and mix it with the white. This is called gouache. It's thicker than just regular watercolor. It makes it opaque. It covers up whatever you if the lines on there. It covers it up. And I think if I add a little bit of yellow with it, I might get a little turquoisey. Let's get some turquoisey going on here. So, hi April. April, did you see that I got your your Japanese things? Yes, Tuesday. Were you in the room that when I opened it? I got all your Japan stuff, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So I will be making another Japan book, but I've got some other books that I'm going to do first. Okay, what can I add to this to make it more turquoisey? More blue. The yellow made it look green. and that's made it a smoky color. I use blue and white and that yellow. Okay, thank you, honey. Yes, I loved everything, and I'm really going to use it all. I think I will wrap my outside of my book with that. That'd be so cool. And yeah, gonna love it. So what color is this one? There's my blue green. That's what I want right there. I tried to make it. Yeah, I've got plans because I did another little Japanese book over here that I'm almost finished with, and I bought me a coloring book with Japanese uh, things in it. So, but I want to do a mermaid book, and then I want to do another vintage book, uh, Victorian book. So I've got the makings for both of those. And if this turns out real pretty, I'll put this in my mermaid book. So let's I think I just want to do some yellow. There's our jellyfish. I think it looks fine. Looks good. So thank you, Sharon, for these little this little watercolor set. Thank you very much. I'm enjoying it. I got so many books and things to do in this room. I won't have to buy another thing for the rest of my life. I really won't. I've got so many things to do in here now. Uh, I don't need anything new. So there's the jellyfish. This turned out to be almost as cute, as pretty as that aquamarine over there. Telling you, I did it. I blended it myself, but that one's prettier. Okay. Having fun. Get some blue up in here. Just making it up as I go. There's no right or wrong. Get some of this purple and white over here. Yeah, that looks good. Put some more tentacles in there. Okay, and I'll get some more yellow. Let's try some of this okra. I've got an okra and a yellow and a looks like a mustard. Okay. I think it looks pretty good. This one is very similar to this one. It's more yellowy, and this has got a little bit more brown to it. Looks fine. So there's my jellies. And I can cut these out. So, how about them apples? And then I'm going to put the mermaids in the book too. And I might make a new one, make some new mermaids. So there's that one. So I'm just going to take a little, put a date on it, so we kind of know when we did it. And then let that dry. And I think it'll be just fine. Okay. Yeah, he lives in the ocean. Jellyfish live in the ocean. So, uh, what I can do is, there's 17 of y'all in here. So let's do something fun. What do you think? You think we'll do something fun? Let's do something fun. Let's let everybody put a number in between 1 and 100. and I'll do a couple of giveaways for my 7th year anniversary. 7 years. And I'm going to show you all some of the mermaid stuff that I've already got saved up for the mermaid book. And we'll see if we can't get it started. I'm going to put this over here with my other paint. Let it dry. And let that one dry too. And hi, Jersey Gypsy. And Angela. Angela came in. Who else came in? And I haven't looked at this stuff. I've been collecting it for 2 years, at least. Put your numbers in between 1 and 100, and I'll do a couple of giveaways. And I kind of showed what I gave the other day. There's a variety of stickers, and I got some. This one says Dream, and I put some stencils in there and some stickers from Sharon, and I've got a Easter napkin in there. So yeah, got some good stuff. So we're going to give away 2. And look, I've got some fabric. Somebody sent me this fabric. I wonder where I got it from. They're little panels, so we can make the book this size. We could also make a mermaid out of these. Oh, use the fabric. Oh yeah. What's left over. So we got 2 of these. That's good. I have no idea. I have no recollection of buying this. I have no recollection of somebody mailing it to me. But we'll definitely put these in the mermaid book. And I love this one too. So very pretty. So all I have to do is get a book to do. Somebody mailed me this happy mail here. The voice of the sea speaks to the soul. It's a little envelope with a mermaid on the front of it. You fold it up. It was a paper kit. Don't know where I got it at. Somebody sent me a little mermaid die cut. Celebrate fall. That was from Sharon Reinheimer. I don't know. It got stuck in there. There's a sea turtle and a whale and another whale. So all of these will get to go into the book for decorations. And somebody sent me this little packet here, and it's got stickers. It's got lighthouses, seahorses, and sea urchin stickers. So that'll be good. That'll go in the mermaid book. I've got quotations by the beautiful sea. An ocean breeze puts a mind to ease. Dream in color, borrowed from the sea. Sky above and sand below, peace within, happiness comes in waves. Well, hello there. I love anything corny. Here's a fish, a couple of fish. We could put that in this mermaid book. I haven't looked at this stuff forever. I stuck it in there. Here's some more quotations. We've got some coral as a napkin. I've got some shark stickers. I've got flamingos, and I think that's supposed to be some coral. I got a whale's tail, and I do tabs. I do have the tabs. Here is a piece of aluminum, and it's a seahorse, and I got this at a yard sale, and you can glue a pin back on the back of it, and wear it, or glue it in there. You glue it in your book. I've got a stamp that says Australia. Here's another whale's tail. Here's some more coral. Here's some pieces of something that somebody's given me. And it looks like it might be seashells. Sea items. There's a tags, lighthouses, and I'm not sure what this is, but it looks like it might be a shell, and some other little sea things down there, maybe a fish, and some coral. There's a sand dollar, and some more greenery, under the sea greenery stuff. Okay, there's a tag. Here's some more fish. Here's another mermaid. There's a piece of netting. And I do have some of that gauze cheesecloth. There's some more whale's tails. We use those tabs. Here's some something love letters. Here's some more mermaid stickers. Ariel. Here's another Ariel. These are things that people have sent me and things I've collected. And here's some more of that pretty paper that I made the mermaid out of. And there's a die cut here. And here's another girl that somebody made me and sent this to me. It's got two beds. I think it's by Sharon. It's a die cut mermaid. I think it says Sharon R., which is Sharon Reinheimer. And then there's another little a sea die cut. Isn't that pretty? So we'll get to use all of these little things in the book. And let me go ahead and get our number before our numbers roll off. Yes, we could have put some of these with the 365 book, but I think we did enough. So let me get the random number organized. And we'll put 100 here. So that's not the number. I'm going to make a new number between 1 and 100. And we're going to get two winners, the closest to the number without going over. Everybody get your numbers in. If you haven't put a number in between 1 and 100, and you all help me on finding a winner, okay? You'll have to help me to, it goes back up a ways. Woohoo! Okay, so we'll have to look real hard. And the number is 66. Where's Marty? Route 66. She was doing a Route 66 scrapbook. And I sent her some stuff that I found on Route 66. So I found a surfboard. And I'm going to put these two mermaids in this grouping. So I think we've got more than enough to do a mermaid book. You really don't need a lot. usually I gather up too much. But between the fish and the I'm gonna cut the purple fish out for the mermaid book. Yeah, buddy. There's some more stickers. And I don't know what this is. It's another mermaid cut out, die cut. She kind of got mangled, but she's all right. She's there. So, okay. And then I've got a paper pack. So wait, there's more. There's some more quotations. And I got this mermaid pack. And Sharon Reinheimer sent me that. And look at that pretty purple paper. She's cute. And she's embossed. Somebody die cut her and embossed her. She's pretty. There's some more things in the back. That is seashells, fish, stickers, nautical things. Oh my goodness! I got footprints in the sand. That's a magnet that goes over a page, and it's a magnet. That'll go in the book. An octopus. All right. So I made a little bit of an envelope here with some goodies. I've got a couple of napkins here. That are turtles, and this napkin here is just blue, but it looks oceanish looking, so that'll go in the book somehow. All right, very nice. And then I'll put this all up and I'll show you the paper packet. So who are our two winners? The number was 66, so definitely Meatball at 65. Was there anybody else that got 66? And Debbie, 57. Does everybody agree? And Hooser, I think I might have, I don't remember if I have your address or not. And Meatball, can you message me your address so I can send you some Happy Mail? If you message me, then I'll get it. And this is my messenger picture. That's my thumbnail for the messenger. It's a picture of Beth and Joe. It's under Beth Schuler. And there are other Beth Schulers in the world.
And they're not my wife.
No, they're not. I'm the wife.
You're the only wife. Who's that?
Okay. So I need you to message me your addresses so that I can send you these goodies. So I'm going to show you the paper pack. And we'll put all these back in my envelope. So we've got plenty to make a mermaid book. And all of these. I've had more than enough. And what I can do is I'll use what I want. And if anybody else wants to make a mermaid book, then I can mail you some of my leftovers and share. So see, if I do the book this size, this would be a good size for all the paper to fit in. Okay, Angela's going back to the balcony. Okay, gotta put the little man down. Okay, but this would fit in this would be a good size. And I think these are to be cut out. And then these would be to cut out. Ephemera. And these would be cut out. And I can cut these out with those. I got scissors that'll cut those out to make them look like stamps. I also have a stamp punch. These are for tags. And I will use a lot of tags, but I won't know if I'm going to use, there's 6. And then these are just little pieces of paper to make a pocket with, and corner pockets. And then this is going to make a little trifold envelope of some sort. There's some more tags, so I won't use all of those tags. And here's another envelope to make one of those money envelopes size. Here are some more words. Mermaid wishes, mermaid at heart, under the sea, I belong to the ocean. These little tiny labels. This is pretty. So if I fold this in half and put the whites together with the other pages and glue 2 pages together, like this one, then this could be like a signature. This would be a centerfold, and then I would have this on one side of the paper and this on the other side, and I would glue these together. And that would be the size of my book. There's another centerfold and another fold. And this gives you some hints of what you can do with your the book that I'm going to be using. You can see that this is a picture of 2 pieces of ephemera paper, and they've got little brads holding them down. And then there's a piece of lace back here with another blue ribbon across the top of that, and another blue ribbon down here at the bottom of the lace. And this would be like the spine of the book. And you got a front and a back. So that would be cute. Here's some more, and I can cut these out. I don't have to use the paper. I can just cut these photos out and use them if I want. But I will probably use them and fold them all in half. This one I might cut out. It'd be easy to cut out. So there's a lot of paper here that I'm looking at. So we'll have plenty to down by the sea. This is like an old-timey poster. And some of them are faded to make them look like they're old. This is like a collage. This would be cute on the inside of the book. Be pretty. Here's a couple more envelopes and pockets to make. Some seaweed. Here's the old man in the sea and the nautical knots. And I've got stickers that have some nautical things in them that we get to use too. My sticker book. It's got a lot of this old stuff. I think I showed you all of it. I think that was everything. Either that or I had two or something. But no, I think that was everything. Okay. So there you go. I just need to find a um, a book this size, and I'm going to stick this back in there. Yeah, I think I'll get to use a lot of it. And depends on how big I want to make my book, and I'll have to have some other paper um, so that I can use to glue in all my goodies that I've got that I've already showed you, all that other stuff. So oh, that's my paintbrush. So I need a book of this size. So let me go see if I can find a book this size in my stash. My Reader's Digest is just a little too short. That wouldn't be too bad. Okay. 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 Let's see if any of this will work out. This is a around the world book, and if I trim this off on the edges, the white parts, I think it would fit Mary McClary. Mary E. McClary. And it's Around the World in Pictures. And it's a recycling book. 1954. It's older than me. So what I will do is I start usually about right here, and I will, if I can get a hold of a signature like that, it's sewed in, so I can rip these out by the signatures, and then my book I will be able to cut my paper and it would fit it'll fit right inside. That'll be perfect because I like for the big this to be a little bit bigger than the actual paper. So this will be perfect Okay. And all I have to do is to find the signatures of these, each one of the signatures, and tear it out. And I'm not going to keep any of this. It's all black and white, and I'm really not interested in these pictures. And you just you can't keep everything. You have to destash. This is the next signature right here, and you can see the thread breaking. So you can find the signatures. So that's how I do it. So my book is going to be this big, and I like to. Uh, I will be tearing it all out, and I'll clean this up a little bit. So you can see the thread. And I will get all this little bit stuff off of there too. It'll come off. It's got a little bit of glue with the sewing. It's a little combo. And and I will probably uh, when I bind my book together, I will make a piece of cardboard this size to fit here, and I will sew my signatures onto that cardboard, and then I will glue the cardboard into this this hardback part. No, I'm not going to keep these. They're black and white, and I'm just not interested in them. I have I have book pages that I use for prompts and stuff. I've got some book pages already, and I can always find book pages. I recycle these books. I'm, I'm giving it a new home, and I'm just not interested in these pictures. So there's that one. See, this is a whole signature right there. That's what you call a signature. Hi, Teresa. How are you, sweetie? Are you okay? I know you've had a rough couple of weeks. I've got you on my prayer list. You're okay. Good. Okay, honey. So we're going to be starting a mermaid book. And I've got the book. I was going to think about using this, but this is too big. Now these type of pages, sometimes I will go through, and if there's any pictures, I might, like that little girl there. I might, keep her, the lion, Mickey Mouse. Who was it that was telling me that they are collecting Mickey Mouse recently? Who told me that? I can't remember who told me. I did have a list of people who were collecting things. Winnie the Pooh. Joyce is collecting Winnie the Pooh. It wasn't Mickey Mouse. Okay. So I'm good. I'm no problem. Okay, that goes back into the mermaid book. And I could go over here. But if I use this for a book, if I make this out of a book, I would make a wider spine and make it thicker, like an inch or 2 inch thick, and this would be a good size book for something. But I'm going to use this book. It matches the paper size, and I will take my X-Acto knife and continue to cut out some of this paper to get it off, and then I will make a new spine out of a piece of cardboard, and then this paper, and this piece of paper for the back will stay in the book, and I will cover it with mermaid stuff, and these go with the back side of the book, and then I can use fabric for this part. I like to do that. So anyway, I will whittle all of this thread off of there, and it's all kind of glued down a little bit, but I can get it off. And then Saturday we will start making the mermaid book. We got all the stuff. So oh, um, I wanted to make sure I wrote the names down to the winners. Debbie and Meatball. For the winners tonight. So, and I'll have 2 more for Saturday. So that's all I'm going to do tonight, guys. And I have had so much fun. We've done so many nice things, and we let me see if I didn't get a picture of the zebra. We did this tonight with my Posca pencils. So we'll take a little picture of him and of Sharon's, and I'll post that in the book in our Facebook group. And so, okay, yes, I will be mailing this out probably tomorrow. So, everybody, I hope you all have a great rest of the evening and a great Friday. And I will be back Saturday and we'll do some more. We'll do it again. We'll paint something and then we'll work in the mermaid book for sure. And if we got time, we'll do 365. So, we'll probably make some more mermaids, make another mermaid. So, all right. Good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. Give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you all later. Good night.